Well, I don't know if you know this, but you can create an album. You don't have to be a musician to do it. That's right. It's a photo album. Yes. I'm going to show you how to do it within Elements. And you're not going to be famous for doing it. You know, some people create albums and they become famous, but I don't think you're going to in this case. But it will definitely serve its purpose. So, let's go into View and Organize Photos. And I had some Oreos, and I don't know if I should have, because, you know, once I get into the Oreos, they taste good while you're doing it, but then once you're all done, you get that feeling of, ugh, why did I do that? Why did I do it? Why? Yes. But what's done is done, and what's undone is undone. But I don't know what's undone. There's just too many things undone. And right now I'm rambling, and I should stop. Okay. Where do you think we're going to go to make our album? We are going to create. That's right. Create albums and other ways of sharing photos. That's right. We can create. We're not the creator, but we can be a creator of smaller things. So click on that. And the computer will start thinking. Oh, see, it didn't think very long this time. Alright, we have to get that so you can see it. Now it asks you, very user-friendly here, what do you want to create? Slideshow, VCD with menu, album pages, bound photo book, four-fold greeting card, photo greeting card, calendar pages, bound calendar, HTML photo gallery. We're going to pick album pages. That's right, album pages. I know it sounds strange, I know it sounds odd, but we're going to do it. Click OK. This is like a wizard. Take you through each step of the way. I mean, there's basically no way you can go wrong with this. Yes. Alright, now it wants to know what style album, and it gives you a little preview of it. Casual, classic, modern, comic book. You can add little, you know, what do you call it? Bubbles of speech. Then there's decorative, scrapbook. You might use that one if you're into scrapbooking. Embellished scrapbook. Wow, what a fancy word for that. Country patterns. That's right, country patterns. I don't know about that one. And we got the seasons here. We got spring, summer, fall, and winter. You know, and it basically is giving you some spring colors as opposed to some cooler, ooh, it's cold colors. That's what it's really doing, see. Alright. And you can have like a party right there. Look, a party, fun for kids, for everybody, I swear. Anyway. Events, travel, seasons greetings, and other styles. That's right. Pick any one you want. There are no wrong choices here. Like they tell you in art class, you know, even if you're, you know, in art class, if you're drawing something that's horrible, the teacher's always like, there's no wrong art. You know, there's no wrong answer. It's an expression. Alright. So let's pick classic just because it's simple and it will prove the point well enough on how to do this. Okay, what do we want to include? Title page, captions, page numbers, header, footer. You decide what you want to include in this album. Photos per page. That's a good one to remember. How many photos do you want on that album page? Just 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should leave it at 2. Well, I mean, that's just my opinion on this one. Just for fun, you can put a header or a footer, but I'm not going to do that this time. And then once you got it how you want it, click next. No photos have been selected. Use the add photos. That's what we're going to do. Add photos. Which ones do we want? I'm going to pick the ones that look like photos, actually. Alright, let's put check marks next to the ones that you want to include. Alright, that's good enough for me. Or you can select all, deselect all. Photos currently in browser. What do we want to see here? Adding from what? From collection, from just tagged items like we've showed you how to tag before. Show favorites only, show hidden photos. So this is just where are we pulling these photos from. Alright, once you get the ones you want, hit Add Selected Photos, then hit Done. And it says some of the photos you've selected are not in high resolution. You may want to choose other photos if you're going to print this creation. These photos have been marked with a small warning symbol. Well, that's okay. I'm just going to hit OK. There are the warning symbols right there. These ones are not high-res photos. Alright, I click Next. And we can double-click here to insert title. And we put our title in and the font we want. Let's put "The Coolest Trip Ever." Oh, whoops. The coolest trip ever. I swear it was the coolest trip ever. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to leave I'm going to underline it just for fun. So it gives you a preview down here. And how big do we want it? Pick a font color. I'm just going to leave it how it is. And if we had it larger, we could you see what that did? Alright, so if we had it larger, we can adjust it here. The bounding box you can adjust once you get it how you want it. Click Next. You can now save your collection, your creation, to edit it later. Test. Label it Test. Use title for name. Oh, if you click that, it's going to use this title of the photo album. Your saved creation and all photos used in the creation will be included in the organizer. Show these photos in my photo browser when finished. Yeah, let's do that. We want to see a preview when we're done. Hit Save. You can now share your creation in one or more of the following ways: email, print, create PDF. So if you want to send this album you created, that's where you do it, from here. And then you can click Done. Now it should show me Alright. Now it's showing me a preview of what's in that album. Alright. So that was the album, Coolest Trip Ever. And we're all set. So there's one way to create a printable album, or you can email it to your friends or whatever. But kind of a nice feature within Elements. So knock yourself